The query process is long and tedious. It's similar to job hunting, where you're putting together a cover letter and a sample of your work and handing it over to another party. But how exactly do you go about this process? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to query a literary agent so that you are ready to go from aspiring writer to published author. If this is your dream, then keep watching. Hello lovelies, welcome back to our Writer's Corner with me, Lisa Shimkus. In today's corner, I'm going to follow up on a couple requests made by viewers. Thank you to Anyango Midamba and Edgar for making the requests for this video. The query process, though it sounds simple, actually has 5 distinct steps or categories that need to be completed in order for you to have queried an agent properly. If you can do your research and have everything ready to go, it'll save you a headache once you are ready to submit applications and/or emails to literary agents. Note, many literary agents no longer take physical mail, so be prepared to do more writing. The first step to the query process is to research literary agents and their agencies. The best place to start is in the back of your favorite books. Most authors write acknowledgments where they thank their friends, family, editors, beta readers, their publishing house, and even their agent for making their writing dreams possible. Make a list of these agents, and once you have at least 5 of them, go onto the World Wide Web and search them up through their agency and look up their bio or their manuscript wish list to see the types of works that they are accepting. Pay close attention to this area because your favorite author's agent may not be looking for that specific genre this time. They may be looking for other genres. So say you're looking at a romance author's agent, they're not looking for romance. Instead, they're looking for thriller or mystery or even a nonfiction. In this case, you now have the entire agency to research. Go to the agency website and read each agent's bio and wish list. Make a list once again, this time with the agents looking for what you have written. Other ways to find agents are through conferences and contacts. If possible, sign up for writing conferences either in person or online and connect with agents there. Or ask around. You'll never know if somebody you know knows either an author or they're an agent. Now it's time to move on to step 2. Write your query letter. A query letter should be short and precise and include the following: a hook, synopsis, comp titles, and your bio. A hook can be the story's log line, a 1-sentence or 1-paragraph summary of your book to build intrigue and pull an agent into your story idea very quickly. A synopsis in this instance, which is separate from another synopsis that I will tell you about, is the information you would find on the back cover of a book. Again, this is to build interest and hope that an agent will want to read your manuscript. The next part to a query letter is the comparable titles, known as comp titles. If you have watched my videos or other authors' videos, we stress read, read, read. You have hopefully read comp titles by this point. Take these titles and put them into this space. And finally, end with your bio. Your bio gives an agent an idea of who you, the author, is. The query letter is now written and out of the way, but it's not the only document that agents will ask for. And nobody tells you this part, so I will stress it again. A query letter is not the only document that agents will ask for. Therefore, we are moving on to step 3. Write a synopsis. You've already written a synopsis in your query letter. How is this one different and separate? I had the same question once I started querying as well. This separate synopsis tells an agent the entire plot or overview of your novel. Information to include are the important characters' names, age, occupation, characteristic traits, the character's goals and motivations, themes, the plot twist or climax, and resolution. Your synopsis should also be only 1 to 3 pages long, single-spaced. Unlike your novel, you are telling an agent about your book, so use simple and precise words to describe your narrative. And you're probably questioning why. Agents get at least 20 submissions a day. They need to gauge really quickly if they like your story idea, and, well, believe in it so that they can work with you. Therefore, you need to have a precise summary of your writing in the form of a synopsis. This also helps an agent gauge if they believe in your story, and need I say its sellability. That's right, you are trying to market your novel to an agent so that they can market it to a publishing house. So read other synopsis examples out there and then write your own. And guess what? If by this point you realize that you're missing plot points, this is the perfect time to go back into your manuscript and edit. Before I move on to step 4, I highly advise that you have a document for all of this so that when you are ready to query an agent, you can just copy and paste. If you need templates for any of these, check out the description below. Next, you'll want to format your manuscript because some agents will ask for the first 10 pages, others 30 to 50 pages, while others none at all. Either way, you'll want a final copy of your manuscript for the query process. And make sure that you have a completed manuscript before you even start querying. Don't have a story idea or half of a novel, because if you get the attention of an agent, you'll want that full manuscript. Another tip, format all of your future writing projects as soon as you start one. That's because after staring at 7 to 9 drafts, the last thing you'll want to do is format your manuscript. In the case of this video, I'm going to assume that you are new to formatting. So let's discuss how to format your manuscript. Firstly, name your manuscript. There are many ways to name the file of your manuscript. To give you just one option, use your name _title_full.doc. Next, you'll want a title page. This is very crucial because it includes all the necessary information that an agent will need from you, such as your contact information, the title of your book, your name, the author, the word count, and genre of your manuscript. Next is to fix your headers. And I'm talking about the header of your manuscript as well as chapters. In the upper right of your manuscript, add a header that includes your name, the name of your novel, and page number. As for chapter headers, this can be the chapter number, a title, or a character's name to indicate their point of view. The header should be roughly 6 paragraph breaks down from the top of the page. Add 1 more paragraph break and you can format the body of the manuscript. Before I get to the next part in this, if this is way too confusing for you, I highly advise for you to grab a copy of my novel writing kit, which gives you an example of how to format your manuscript. Next is the body, which includes margins, indentations, font size, spacing, and scene or chapter breaks. For margins and indentations, use 1-inch margins and indent every paragraph by 1 inch. If you're old school like me, that's 2 fingers away from the margin. For font and size, use Times New Roman at size 12 point. For spacing, double space. For scene and chapter breaks, separate your scenes at the end of a chapter with this symbol. I grew up calling this symbol the pound key or the number symbol. Young folks, you know it as hashtag. If and when you have to make an important phone call and the automated system tells you to press pound, it's this symbol. Finally, there's the end of your manuscript. There are 2 ways to end your manuscript. Use either the previous symbol or write the end. Your manuscript is now done and ready to be submitted to an agent upon request. The last and final step to the query process is to submit your work. Some agents use Query Tracker, while others ask you to email them your specific documents, which are your query letter, synopses, and sample manuscript. Pay close attention to their website for such details. Once you've completed all 5 steps, congratulations! You are now done. Just rinse and repeat. And then after you have queried all of the agents on your list, give yourself a much-needed break. In conclusion, the query process has 5 distinct steps. Research agents and their agencies, write your query letter, write your synopses, and format your manuscript. Once you have completed all of those steps, you are ready to submit your work to an agent. And mind you, the agent that you want to submit to may not even be available by the time you are ready to query. However, it is very important that you have all of your documents all in one place so that when you are ready to go about the query process, you are set to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful and insightful. And if you liked what you have learned, don't forget to like this video, hype it as well, and share it with other writers. Also subscribe to this channel for more in the future, and I will see you in those videos. Until then, take care and have fun reading and writing. Bye! By the way, my microphone, which I just recently bought, stopped working. So I had to film this twice. Hope you enjoyed it.